There is a new leader at the Humane Society of Southern Arizona as it finalizes its executive leadership team following the controversial transport of hundreds of small pets to a reptile breeder last year.
The animal rescue is also unveiling its new focus as it tries to move forward. News 4 Tucson's chief investigative reporter, Cora Nylander, is live outside the Humane Society's main office on the west side. What about this new hire, Chorus?
Yeah, well, Sean, it's been over a year now since the Humane Society here was caught transporting over 300 small animals to a known reptile breeder near Phoenix. That situation led to its chief executive officer being fired and the resignation of its chief programs officer. Well, today the organization announced the hiring of its new permanent chief programs officer. This really finalizing the organization's efforts to completely overhaul its leadership. More changes at the Humane Society of Southern Arizona as it tries to move on from the controversial transfer of more than 300 rabbits, hamsters, guinea pigs, and rats last summer that ended with an admission it sent them to a known reptile breeder. News 4 Tucson obtained the most significant evidence that they likely became reptile food, a text message exchange between the man who received the pets and another reptile breeder. The situation caused the firing of former CEO Steve Farley and resignation of Chief Programs Officer Christian Gonzalez. After multiple interims held down the CPO position, HSSA has hired a permanent replacement, Michelle Figueroa, who brings 2 decades of animal welfare experience, most recently with Pima Animal Care Center.
She can't be any worse than Christian Gonzalez was, I would imagine. I hope that she would truly bring more transparency.
Dr. Kelly Poliso is an animal advocate that was heavily involved in exposing the failed pet transfer. She hopes Figueroa can help bring positive change to the organization, but is still optimistic, still not trusting the new era at HSSA as she feels nobody was truly held accountable for what happened.
323 animals' lives were just swept under the rug and not accounted for. But yet, you want us to trust whatever you're going to put out as transparent from here forward.
The Humane Society's board of directors just approved what it's calling 3 pillars to base its work off of: life-saving programs, animal care and well-being, and community engagement and support. Also promising new shelter data and reporting software this fiscal year. It says this will enhance transparency and its ability to meet those new goals. But with promises of more transparency, HSSA declined our request for an interview today. Its Chief Development Officer, Karen Holish, told us, quote, "The Humane Society of Southern Arizona stands by the statements in our news release. We do not feel an on-camera interview is necessary at this time."
I know it feels like we're beating a dead horse, but this was not 1 or 2 animals. This was 323 that an animal welfare organization that is supposed to be supporting animals let die on their watch.
And Michelle Figueroa will take over as the new CPO starting October 2nd. We're live from the west side tonight. Cora Nylander, News 4 Tucson.